Well, as you know, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we're looking at the latest treatments to help fight the disease. And we're meeting patients who are hoping to put breast cancer behind them forever. So joining me now are Dr. Tyven Rich from Hampton University Proton Therapy Institute and Miss Gloria Cox, a recent breast cancer graduate. Good morning, you two. How are you?
Good morning.
First of all, Ms. Cox, let me start with you. What was it like when you heard the news that you were cancer-free after being diagnosed this past March?
I got so excited. I mean, you know, it's like I called everybody I knew in the world that I could contact to share my, news. It was just awesome.
And I understand you did a little dance one time. You were going in for therapy. You may not want to give me the dance, but tell me what that dance represented.
It represented freedom. You know, it was like, this is life. I got life. I got another hope and a chance for a good new life.
Excellent. Dr. Rich, talk to me about the opportunities that are available at the Proton Therapy Center.
Well, radiation treatment for breast cancer is not new. It's been around for 40, 50 years, where we have really focused on removing a minimal amount of tissue and preserving the breast and treating comprehensively to kill any residual cancer cells. So it's a combination of limited surgery and radiation. Now, protons have been around. I treated my first patient with protons 40 years ago, but that was in a very selected method because we only had very limited numbers of machines around the world. Today, we're very blessed to have a facility like what we have here in Hampton, and we do treat patients with breast cancer, and we treat it in such a way where we can treat what is the minimal target and really spare much of the tissue beneath, including the lung and the heart. And this is something new. We've been progressing towards these kinds of abilities, and we're very, very upbeat about the results.
Excellent. Ms. Cox, if you had to do it all over again, would you still choose proton therapy?
Yes, I would.
Tell me why.
It was less invasive, and it was direct, like target the area. I listened to everything that each doctor had to say, and that caught my attention, and I'm like, why would I want anything that was spread over and bother with the other organs in my body? And of course, I had sisters that were with me that say, had you thought about proton? And that made me look into it deeper and ask questions.
A lot of people, thank you. A lot of people, doctor, don't know that this opportunity is available right here in Hampton. But what is it like being able to access the Proton Therapy Institute right here outside of our doors?
I think it's fantastic. I've worked here for 5 years since we opened, and we see patients generally from this community in the Tidewater region, but across the state of Virginia, across the United States, and actually we have patients coming internationally. So it's attracted patients for treatment. There's no question about that.
And tell me about the Gala of Hope that's happening this weekend.
Well, the Gala of Hope is a Hampton University HUPD project. It is designed to celebrate the survivorship of our patients. It's designed to, it's a gala fundraiser. It's an opportunity to just let it hang out and have a good time. But it's basically principled to raise some funds for patients who may not have the backup financially. And it supports a group of patients very, very generously in that endeavor.
Excellent. What advice would you give to those who are just entering what you've already overcome? Someone who has just gotten word that they are dealing with breast cancer and may see it as a death sentence, but may not know what you know.
I would definitely suggest that they would look into proton. I mean, it was so relaxing. The atmosphere was good. The people treated you like they already knew you, so you felt like you were at home. Things went real smooth and fast, you didn't have to take the treatment as long as you thought you would have. It was the best thing that ever happened to me, and I share it with everyone. And anybody that comes this way, I want to know that was the best thing that ever happened, and I am thankful for Proton.
Excellent. We're glad you're here. Now, are you going to be going to the Gala of Hope?
Yes, I will.
You got your dress?
Oh, yes, I do.
And Dr. Rich, you got your tux?
I think so.
Are you got it worked out? You sounded, you were hesitant.
I'm ready.
Okay, and I'm working on my dress too. I haven't confirmed, but I'm working on it too. So I will see you there this weekend.
Yes.
Look forward
Excellent.
to seeing you.
Thank you too so very much. Still ahead on Coast Live.